Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. You might recognize this place. It's one of my more favorite yards. It's US Auto Supply in Sterling Heights. I don't get a chance to get over here so much anymore. This is where I found the engine that the guy failed to load up, and so I bought it and peeled out. I like this yard. They used to have a bunch of heavy-duty trucks right here. Area I'm standing in right now, but they always have cool stuff for sale outside that wall. Just have a big selection. The ground's pretty nice in here. All in all, not bad. Kind of occurred to me 2 seconds before I walked out here that I might be able to get something worthwhile for my Firebird. That's an LT1 car. Somebody got everything worthwhile off of it, or showed up with nothing worthwhile on it. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's not too hot. It's like 70. Check it out. Galaxy. Ooh. Fiero. They always have some cool shit out here for sale. All the stuff out here is for sale. You can find it on their website. Is that a Vanagon? 3rd gen Monte Carlo SS. Looks like a SN S195 Mustang. I gotta deal with that later. I need to try to focus what I'm doing out here. We got a 5th gen out here. Oh, there's one wheel. Where's the rest? Somebody really needed that 3.6. The prices out here are a little on the high side, but the selection is just awesome. I've come out here and bought like 3 6.0s in one day and paid yard rats to pull them while I went and did other stuff. Somebody got one there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We've kind of talked lately about the higher price of things. You know, inflation, whatever. Shit's costing more than it used to. But, I don't know. I'm still kind of the opinion, like, if you're doing this for yourself, here's a complete one, then what do you care? Like, I would only really care if I was trying to flip shit, I guess. What's that? 4.3. Ugh. This sweet ladder rack. I might need a sweet ladder rack for Marv. We'll see someday. There are a lot of GMT 800 stuff out here. I don't know how many of you guys have seen on the video, but I've seen like 5. Somebody wasted no time on that one. It still goes pretty quick when I see it. I personally still would not fuck with a Gen 4 engine, but it's undeniable that there's some money in them. I wonder if, I can see big vans. I bet they moved the heavy duty stuff to the back. I don't know if that's an LS header. It looks like an LS header. Or is this a big block? ARP Automotive. 6.2, 6.5, whatever. Look at that lovely pink motherfucker down there. Yeah, boy. Alright. So yeah, let's scope out some of this big boy stuff. Seems like I've magically transported to Chrysler land here. Daytona. You know, it seems like a missed opportunity to me They didn't put the big dumb wings on those. There's like a random Cadillac back here. No. Oh, it's a limo. That's why it's back here. These MPRs often have 6.0. It's like maybe this one had a power stroke. I don't think that's right. Oh, that came off of this truck. And this is an F450. And somebody already got the rear axle. Maybe it's a 550. Oh, it's a 450. Somebody already got the rear axle. See what else we got. It is a little hot out here. Having a bit of a rough day. Got kicked out of Canada earlier. Util Master. These used to often have Cummins engines, 4BTs. This was the source. I do not know what kind of diesel that is, if it's a diesel at all. Let's get up there and look. Years ago, this looks like a Ford motor. Is it a V10? Years ago, I bought one of these step vans with a 4BT, and we put the 4BT into my brother's Bronco. The bodies are aluminum, so like I think we paid $2,200 or $2,400 for it. We sold the adapter. Had a turbo 400 trans. So Cummins engine to turbo 400 transmission adapter. Sold that for like $900. Just scrapped the body for a pile of money. This is that 450, and it has the rear axle. And somebody took the springs. It's like my lucky day. Oh, it says it's a 350. Maybe that's why. I don't know where the code is on this thing. I guess I don't care. It's a 350. Anyway, you used to be able to grab 4BTs and like come out ahead, but nowadays not really the case anymore. This is a Mercedes diesel, a little more sophisticated than mine. I think it's an OM642 in this. And then I don't even know what this is. This is probably old enough to be like an actual body. Hold on a second. Alright, so the Ford section is now all the way in the front, so I'll walk you guys down the wall of shame here. A lot of times people will ask, like, how did that get in the junkyard? Who would scrap that? Or whatever. The Pontiac, Detroit area, real economically depressed, so I suspect that a lot of this stuff comes from abandoned houses, and then they just step in and buy at auction. I turn around because the early L series cars, when they say C, you know they have a Hemi in them. Not that I care. So I got a 440. But yeah, check her out. She's complete. And the earlier models are easier to swap, just like LS. The Charger boy. 3.5, no motor. That was true when it was new. You got like a Montero up there. K car. Lee Baron, your door is ajar. This is a fine piece of automotive history right here. Intercooler Turbo 2800. Cool, cool. Got a vet out there. It's a C6. Yeah, oh, that's a rolls. That's a bunch of fencing that I tripped over. A Miata. Is that Mitsubishi Lancer? Randomly enough 150. Nice square body, short bed. Nice turbo kit. Subaru. I think it's a STI. I don't know. I think it looks like it's ready to go on safari. Alright, we're back to where we started. I'm going to cut across to the Fords. I'll bring you guys right back. We got a Firebird here with, I think this is an Olds motor. 403 probably. Could be wildly wrong. Could be a Pontiac. I don't know. I don't know how to tell them apart anymore. One of them has a center fill oil. The other one doesn't. The El Camino, that means the Camino in Spanish. There's more room behind the seat in this thing than I remember. Huh. Sweet rally. So this thing got Smogger 305. There's another second gen. We'll be back. Alright. I think it's a 150. You can tell by the plushness of the seats. Youch. Wow. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if I just witnessed a crime. Weird. Just gonna walk away from that one. There's a crew cab dent side over here. It's like all chopped up, a little crazy. These Ford 8.8s and 9.75s are just stacked so deep. Like, I don't know why people aren't more hip or open to the idea of using one. I still need a rear axle for Marv. Got an OBS axle in the front and in the rear. A Super Duty in the front. 3L. That one would work. I'm sitting on the ground. Way rather have it like that. There's a converter. If you need one. Excursions. All the Excursions had Dana 50 fronts. And now you know. And this one's a 6.0. I believe. Steve's like following me around. It's kind of annoying me. Let's see what else we got. Keep waiting for the this thing looks new enough to have an EcoBoost in it, but it doesn't. But one day it will. It's coming. This one might be too new for my to use the axle. So on like, yeah, ouch. On the this is the newest axle I can use. The OBS axles up until 08 Super Duty axles are the same for end. So the ABS sensor on this will plug into my truck, into my 97, but 09 it won't. That's good for you to know, I guess, if you care. You never know. This is a big bitch. What do you got going on? This is how I find I had a Motorcraft 2100, my favorite carb. That's how I find 4-barrels though. The 4-barrel that's sitting on my 440 right now came off a like an LTD or a Mark IV. This one had 2100 too. But yeah, it was sitting like, and I came along and bought it like a dipshit, and the guy at the yard was like, "What do you want that for? No guarantees." I'm like, well, okay, I'll take it, you know. So yeah, they've like the Native Americans, they picked this bad boy clean of everything. And look at this fine bit of work. That's solid. That has a lot of Bondo. This is all mud. Worked. It's been like that for 50 years probably. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to get out of here and head on home. I hope you enjoyed my tour of Pontiac, Michigan, or Sterling Heights, Michigan. And we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer. Thanks for watching.